Take two. Welcome back to the Scrum, February 17th.
Still a Wednesday.
It's still, yeah. Still Wednesday. It's cold in Texas.
And in the geometrical center of the geographical.
We did this. Fucking middle of the country got hit. The fucking whatever fucking longitude there. That thing got smacked.
Wasn't it like the first time they've had this much snow since like 1899 or something like that?
Bro, like
those stats always bug me out.
Man Bear Pig is real.
But like how they know? Like, did someone just say? Did they just write down in 1899? Like, man, that shit was.
What are you doubting technology and science back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably a guy with a ruler. There was a guy with a ruler who stepped out of one building and was just like, oh man, that's like 4 inches deep right there. But it's like, yeah, but that was stone.
You saying they didn't have thermometers?
Yeah.
Did they not?
I don't know.
Dude.
I think what Mercury invented in like 1950s. I think that's when that.
Yeah, Mercury was invented.
Isn't it a fucking like a actual like? Isn't it on the periodic table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, it's an element.
Yeah, no, it was not.
I feel like you're saying shit that like I don't know about, but I feel like you're dead ass wrong. So I want to correct you.
I'm trolling.
Right, but your troll like is just letting me know how stupid I actually am.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know what to believe or what to try to defend.
Should I be laughing or will I sound dumber if I start laughing
That's what I'm
now? Like if I laugh at the wrong
just,
part of the joke. Science is bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Science is bullshit, dude.
It's all just,
What I do know is my fucking insurance adjuster lives in Texas, so I get to talk to her once every 3 days, which is awful. We're right there. I'm right there.
And
Hopefully
for context, Jacob's apartment burned down.
it did burn down.
It's not like he's just, out here like, oh, I have real problems that people in Texas don't know. His apartment burned down.
Yeah,
It was a whole thing.
No, yeah, I'm not mad. Obviously not her fault. It's just like, throughout the entire process of this thing, it's like this is exactly how it would have gone down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I got the game up there.
I'm looking at the
You got
game. It's
up there.
very wise.
Carolina Hurricanes playing. You know what I'm saying?
How are you watching the game right now?
Fox Sports Go.
You sick fuck. You fucking. You're like a scab. You're like the people who are striking, and you cross the picket lines.
The picket line, dude.
You fucking scab.
Hey man, I've been on the other side, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had no other choice. I never had like Hulu Live or anything like
What's
that.
that motherfucker who runs Fox over there? Like or like what? Like
Rush Limbaugh.
Like the. Yeah, it was it. Rest in piss. I saw that was trending. That motherfucker is dead.
Yeah.
And they were flaming him.
Did you not know that he
This news.
You know he died?
It is kind of.
Dude,
It seemed kind of
open
random in the grand scheme. I hadn't heard anything about like him.
Open
being
a
sick.
fucking timeline on something. You go to
Saying,
Facebook.
dude, plug
just
in,
once.
dude. Fucking plug in. Get off of Reddit.
Nope.
Get off of 4chan.
How Reddit
Yeah, how is Reddit not going
How was
crazy?
Reddit not talking about
Yeah.
Rush
First
Limbaugh?
question.
When
did this news come
Today, bro.
Dude, there haven't been any Rush Limbaugh porns put out yet. Dylan's Reddit page
That's
isn't
true.
fucking. It hasn't come across.
There's no
it
parody
yet.
Rush
Yeah.
Limbaugh porn.
from? I only sub to porn sites.
NSFW up and down the whole time.
For real. Just
Every thread.
It's just derailed so quickly. Nah, he died like of lung cancer.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, that's what I read.
Damn.
He's like 70. Fuck him. No, apparently the motherfucker would like on his show. Yeah, I do not pay attention to Rush Limbaugh. I didn't give a fuck about what he had going on, but apparently he would like fucking read off names of fucking gay people that died of AIDS and be like, huh. Straight up.
Jesus Christ.
Straight up, bro.
Jesus.
He was hardcore dickhead
Well,
on that side of it.
and he's dead.
And he's
so.
dead. And,
There
so,
you
you know what I'm
go.
saying? People are rejoicing. That's
Texas isn't, but
Texas is not.
It's been a rough
I bet we'll
week for
see.
Texas.
Texas, like some people in Texas are cold, and I bet you like there's
They
a lot
don't
of
even know yet. Their internet's out, dude. There's people who are gonna come out of this shit in Texas without even know. Not Rush.
The most unfortunate part, some stuff I was seeing, like there's a lot of fucking poverty-stricken communities that are just like
that part's
getting
super fucked
dicked
up.
down
Yeah.
from the lack of help, and it really opens an eye on the way that our fucking energy is just super monopolized and privatized,
And especially in Texas, they like cut themselves off from a lot of surrounding states, a lot of the rest of the country, because the fucking Republic of Texas or whatever. But then it's like, if you're one of those guys sitting on a ranch, I'm sure you're fine.
I mean,
fucking
not
communities.
to draw too many parallels, but like, if Duke Energy were ever to fucking just have all their shit fucked up, the majority of the state is just screwed.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
I mean, I'm not an expert. What happens then, though? You know what I'm saying? Like you're just out of power.
Yeah.
A lot of hamsters.
I think there's a lot of hamsters on a lot of wheels. I think there's a lot more, especially around like where we live, a lot more centralized backup power. You know what I'm saying? Whereas out in Texas, if you're not sitting in a city, there's a lot of fucking open land where, you know, there's no one around to help.
I mean,
and that one mayor was like, "We don't even have to help you anyway."
Yeah, so some mayor
like,
came out and put out some sort of statement. I don't know if he like did it on his Facebook or what, like right underneath like him. He like liked some post for some like church service thing, and then. And then his like next post was like, "Hey, the government is not here to help you. Freeze, bitches."
They're like, "Oh, you don't have water? How about you quit being a fucking loser? Go get your family some water." And it's like, well,
where are they gonna get it, dog?
Like,
all the water's frozen.
Yeah,
it's all frozen. How
it's all ice.
You want to boil it? Oh, they can't,
no
bro.
Power,
they can't.
No gas. No, it's really
wild.
fucked
like,
up.
Yeah, so I mean,
and then I saw, speaking of like Fox and shit, Tucker Carlson put out that thing where he was talking about like, see why green energy like isn't fucking the answer because the turbines were frozen. It's like. They were just not designed to fucking like for the cold. Nothing in Texas.
Was there. There's like fucking leaky roofs and shit because the houses aren't built for that sort of impact.
Yeah, they're built for the weight of the
snow. But
snow.
apparently, aside from them freezing, like those are the only things that are still working. Are the renewable solar? I mean, straight up, like the if they're not freezing, the wind turbines and solar panels are the only things that are functionable.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just
a lot
wrong.
of dumb shit. A lot of dumb shit getting
just
said.
Straight up wrong. A lot of dumb shit is getting said. I didn't know weather could be political, but apparently it can't be.
Hey, man.
It's wild.
When people started arguing over whether or not climate change exists.
I'm not making any parallels. It's a different time. But remember when we were like 7? I was like 7. Y'all motherfuckers were like 5 and shit. And we were frozen out here for like 2 weeks. Don't do math right now. Don't fucking hit me with some math right now. I'm trying to make a point.
Yeah, no, I remember the ice storm.
The ice storm
was that like it was like 2002, right?
We didn't have power. I'm not drawing parallels saying like it's just you deal with it type shit. We didn't have power for like a week.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
We had huddled up around fires and shit.
No,
Luckily, we had a generator.
Yeah, I mean, and with us, we had a generator. But we had the fireplace, like an actual functional fireplace that you could put wood in. That shit
that we never used.
Yeah, never used it till then.
Carolina.
Fucking. And that's when we found out that my dad and sister were allergic, because that was around Christmas time. We were allergic to Christmas trees. And so, like, they had to go sleep upstairs because the Christmas tree in the living room, they had to go sleep upstairs with, like, all the blankets and the rest of us, like, huddled around the fire because it was just fucking, you know, Christmas.
So y'all would still get a Christmas tree even though the motherfuckers were allergic? I guess
we
you
didn't
spend enough time around it.
Yeah, it was
to
like
affect you.
Where it was like when they slept in the room overnight and woke up and like their nostrils were all swollen up and their eyes are puffy. Yeah.
Oh God.
And that's when they found out like, oh, this is actually.
What about Christmas tree scented candles?
Not allergic to those. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Those aren't okay. Never mind. God damn. Well, we talked about it. I don't know if it was in this take or the last take. I don't even remember. Hurricanes are playing right now.
Hurricanes playing
right now. What score? 0-0 still?
0-0 Florida on a power play.
We are?
Florida.
Florida is?
Florida on a power play.
Who's in the box? Fetch?
Probably. Yeah. Low key, it really might be Fetch. That's not a joke.
Motherfucker stays in the box.
He'd be taking some dumb penalties.
And
I
see a lot of fans will be like, oh, let him play. Like, nah, Fetch be fucking up sometimes.
He does. But there is stuff like that goalie interference call. And that was kind of bullshit. It's like the defenseman was not letting you go anywhere else besides.
That, and when you have like, you know, like if you get like motherfuckers can call for like 3-4 penalties a game.
Yeah, the hooks and the trips. It's like.
But what I'm saying is that like some of those are bound to be bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying the goal interference call, but
definitely
we could definitely use this. I don't know if we need it, but they could definitely use this dub just to keep that. They're 8-2 in the last 10-3 right now for the season.
Yep. Paquette played his first game.
Yeah.
Monday.
Mm-hmm. And
fan of him so far, you know,
doing his thing.
Yep,
doing
the body.
Exactly what we need him to do.
For real. I mean, that line, Fost, Martinook, and Paquette. I mean, that's a grinding.
That's a great line.
That was a perfect fourth line.
Yeah, it's sick, for sure. Not doing well are my Capitals. They just broke a 4-game losing skid. They lost to the Penguins like 6-3 the other night, and they just beat them, I think, like 3-1 or 3-2.
I saw the tweet they put out where it was like, you got to start somewhere, whatever. And it was someone like.
They've I think they hired a new social media person because their Twitter in general has been much better.
Well, I think
like from their main thing.
And we've said this before. I mean,
they're trash otherwise.
I'm seeing it go the same way the NFL went when the Panthers hired the guy that worked for the I don't know if he's still the social media guy of the Hurricanes, but he got hired over there. But the same thing, he got hired by the Panthers, came in and started doing that kind of like sassy, fucking like very less
that meme-y.
Yeah, less corporate Twitter account style, really hiring young people to take over the shit. And then you saw it propagate throughout the league, and you're kind of seeing it now with
facts.
With again, starting with the Hurricanes.
Just setting trends.
That's what I'm saying, that everyone's looking at us, bro.
Speaking of trendsetters, I wish I'd remember the girl. We did this.
We did it.
Dropping Rush Limbaugh, Gorilla Glue, just all these things that. Fucking I can't remember the dude's but some brave soul went out and paid $150 for Gilbert Gottfried to do a cameo at the end of a fucking Hurricanes win. Went super viral on Twitter and the internet.
Cap.
So awesome.
For real.
Really cool. It turned into a thing where some other people we fuck with pulled together some money to do a second win. And now I think the thing is they might be looking at trying to make it like
make a little thing.
Every little thing. We'll see what happens if we win today. Maybe someone will fucking go out of their way and make it happen.
And then the rest of the league can find their own celebrities.
Or that a bunch of other fans will find some way to like say it's stupid.
Oh, for sure.
They're just fucking mad.
What's going to happen is another set of fans are going to get their money together and have Gilbert Gottfried shit all over the Canes.
That would be
would be excellent.
That's the chess move.
If once we get beat by a team, we're just like, damn, dude, we lost Gilbert. Really, we need to get Gilbert like passed around every team in this league just via wins and losses.
He's just gonna get off cameo. He's like, the money's not even worth it. Y'all are turning me into.
I don't know what the fuck this hockey thing is. Like, it's starting to get really personal.
Where's he from?
Names.
It's gotta be somewhere up north.
I think is he from Boston?
I mean, I was gonna assume Alabama. Of course, it's somewhere up north.
I think it's Boston.
With that fucking whiny accent.
I only say that because I feel like I've heard him and fucking Bill Burr on like a podcast together talking about like Boston shit.
That makes sense.
Could be way off though.
What a great comedian.
That or it's got to be New York, right? Like there's nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
there's nowhere else that personality.
I'm assuming
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's the only place that Gilbert Gottfried gets made. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy is only created in fucking New York, dude.
Facts.
100%.
Brooklyn specifically.
Yeah.
Just so and I love it. People love Gilbert Gottfried, but very underrated as a legend in comedy.
Oh yeah,
like a legend.
So much like voice acting too.
That too, of course. He was the fucking parrot in Aladdin.
Yeah, he was.
Like, bro,
yeah, he was.
Iconic, dude.
And dude, speaking of Disney, bro,
these segues are just on point right now.
Killing it.
So yeah, Disney fired Gina Carano. I couldn't do it. We even went over this. We even went over this.
We did went over, but I just like it's not even like
the actor that plays Cara Dune. She couldn't get out of her own way.
Yeah,
she was out here basically tweeting some pretty much anti-Semitic type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like she was comparing the differences that people share in modern day politics to that of the spread of the Nazi regime in fucking Europe. Like. Those are non-comparables. I feel
Yeah. No, it was you just can't like ever. You can't ever compare yourself to like the victim of another tragedy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That too.
Like you can do the whole because obviously people do shit like like the grammar Nazi and shit, and like people are less offended by that. But it's like when you start comparing, like your plight to the plight of any other fucking victim. Or victim people.
A genocide.
Yeah, through it's never gonna go well.
Yeah, I don't know what point she was so desperate to prove. You know what I mean? Again, like just get out of your own way. You fucking. And at the same time, if those are your beliefs, you really probably shouldn't be in that sort of position anyway.
Just don't post it. Like it's just my thing is it's not that hard to not post it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if you want to feel that way, it's obviously not right. But like. It is up to you whether or not anyone ever finds out. You know what I'm saying? Like you could keep that shit to yourself forever.
For real.
And you would still have your job. Not that she should have it and all that.
Yeah, and this has nothing to do with even like just being an actor or someone like of any sort of social responsibility. Like I feel like most people, whether they have like objective, crazy, controversial opinions, like don't post it so they don't get fired. Like, why do you think you're above that if you're an actor? You know what I mean? You're not.
Because she thought she really had that role locked down, bro. She was like, they could never fire me from...
Well, because she was already stepping boundaries. I think she was saying some transphobic shit before, and then even similar along the lines of this same kind of shit. And they already told her, like, chill.
Yeah.
So, like, you got warnings and shit, and you just couldn't stop.
And if there's one company that wants to distance itself from anti-Semitism.
So thank you. I was waiting for someone to bring that up. I've never wasn't Walt Disney like a straight anti-Semite?
I mean, he got whatever.
Allegedly?
Well, he got whatever the highest Medal of Honor the Nazi Party could award to a foreign citizen. Like they gave him like the highest Medal of Honor. I mean, yeah. Nah, yeah. Disney.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Disney wants to get away from that.
Did y'all see that fucking trailer for the Cruella movie?
I saw it. I didn't like click it to like have the audio come through.
I
think I saw it off of your quote tweet.
Yeah, it's like straight up like Disney's just like, oh yeah, the bitch who wanted to kill animals and wear them. Let's make a origin story for her. Like, I just feel like
they're gonna enter in the MCU, bro.
Well, because like they did Maleficent, right? The Sleeping Beauty bitch, and they had Angelina Jolie. You know what I'm saying? The bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put her to sleep. She touched thing, went to sleep. She was asleep.
Yeah.
A lot of melatonin in that needle. You don't need. It's not like we gotta do Cruella now. You can do all the Disney villains. You can do one for the Ursula. You can do Ursula next.
Yeah, no,
But I guess the difference with all
follow
them,
an octopus around. It's gonna be like live action. They're
like
do
how
the
she
Lion
became
King.
the fucking like human centipede type shit. Just like
it's really not gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be like the movie Cats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I feel like there's other stories you can highlight.
Yeah.
Not glamorizing murdering animals for fucking fashion.
Yeah.
It just seems kind of I don't know. I don't.
Well, I guess the point of that was like fighting back against that, though, right? Maybe I don't remember the movie right. I guess given her the origin.
Well, that's what 101 Dalmatians is about. But this is about Cruella's story.
Yeah,
she's literally the bad guy. She never has a change of heart.
That's
Her name is Cruella.
Yeah,
it says devil on her front plate, and they're like, "Oh my God, Emma Stone." Like, nah, like she's playing a bad person.
Damn.
But so is everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is so." Like, look how chick she is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
chick.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, but so is Sicario? Is she gonna get replaced in the? Is her character like gonna get replaced?
Who cares?
Or what I'm saying? Do you think what was the Cara Dune?
Cara Dune.
Is
Sarah Dune.
Is she gonna like? Are they just gonna have her out and bring in a whole new?
They can. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly like she did a good job. She broke the whole thing that. You know, people were trying to defend is that her character broke the mold for Star Wars female portrayals.
Yeah, she
wasn't a princess. She wasn't a fucking
emotionally warrior, and she's real MMA fighter too. Prior to
there you go,
the Disney thing.
But as like in terms of like what the character brought to the table, so expendable.
Yeah,
so
very replaceable. Yeah,
so replaceable.
You can go find fucking
anybody.
Do you see Ronda Rousey make her debut in the fucking Star Wars universe now, dude?
Are you saying that's going to be? Are you asking me? Did I see that?
Nah,
but this will be it.
Yeah, is Ronda Rousey going to do it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
She should.
I don't know.
Chase that back.
That's not for me to decide.
It's up for you.
Get Emma Stone,
dude. I got him on the phone. It's up to us right now. We have to decide who replaces her in the show. It's our call. Who you going with?
I can't remember his name. Who's the actor that played the original Lando? The original Lando.
Fucking Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
All right. That's what it's gonna be.
Wait,
look out for next season of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's Billy D. Williams. He was Lando Calrissian.
That's a great fucking Key and Peele bit, dude. It's so good. Oh shit. Just all over the place here. So just past weekend, CDL opening weekend went down. My boys over there in Chicago Optic got fucking shat on by FaZe and S&D. Really, that's all it was S&D. They got fucked up. You can do it too, FaZe up.
You can do it too, FaZe up.
It was tragic. They were doing well at hardpoint and control. They gave up their second hardpoint map, which is really what lost it for them. They could have won that 3-1, and then going into the final control and S&D map, they fucked up. Their S&D was so terrible in the first one at Miami. Scump went like 0-7.
Damn.
And according to him, and like he did a recap video. I don't think he's dropped a donut in competitive like in a long time.
Dude, they got snipe montage into the ground, dog.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Like Chicago, even when they had RCs, they were not that good of an S&D team, and losing a good strategician like him just kind of takes away from the, their overall ability to fucking clutch it up.
Yeah,
and clutch ups. But like a lot of the other big teams were playing big. Dallas, I think, still lost despite despite having a good game. I can't remember a lot of the fucking results, but there's matches tomorrow. I think Optic plays again tomorrow. I think they play LAG. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out. Go Optic.
Yeah.
I'm going Dallas Empire, dude.
Brick
I
by
gotta pick a different team just to create tension on the podcast. And
This
you know
isn't
what I'm
hockey,
saying?
bro. I don't
No,
care. You know what I'm
no, dude. I'm gonna get real toxic in your fucking mentions now, dude.
They also-
Anytime you tweet about them, be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
No, that's fine because I'll just stop watching. You will not best me.
I'm gonna petition they move all CDL competition over to Warzone exclusively. And
Oh
so
wow,
you're
then
gonna
I'll
have
really
to-
stop
Yes,
watching.
then you're gonna
Did you
have
see the
to,
new
like-
trailer for that?
I did. I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a trailer. There's no gameplay, so it's just
Stupid.
like.
That's why it's stupid.
It's literally just like I was like, oh, I mean, that's a cool little cutscene thing.
Who
like
gives a fuck?
you
What-
saw a
they
couple of the new
showcased-
guns.
Right, and again, who gives a fuck? Like, one of them was a crossbow.
Yeah, which
We
you
already
know.
have one. The other one was a fucking juggernaut, like minigun.
I think that's gonna be a shriek for Cold War versus something for Warzone. I think.
Cool. So
Maybe.
it's like not even applicable to like what we're talking about,
No.
or like.
but then
what we're
but
looking
then
at.
you saw they're bringing that new the new LMG, a new SMG, and that pistol that everyone's
What
waiting to
about
be fucking
the map?
OP.
Give me a map. Give me a scale. Give me something. A
for
player
real.
count. Give me something that we can digest and understand and think about whether or not this is worth playing.
They're
Not
gonna
some
copy and
bullshit
paste Rebirth
cinematics.
Island 16 times right next to each other. It's gonna be 4x4.
Like in
and you-
Minecraft
and you-
editor type shit?
And you got to swim from island to island. It's the same exact thing.
Sounds better than Verdansk.
Dude, swim over here. Dude, take a boat. Dude, fucking.
There are no boats. They have a trophy on this boat.
I really do want to see. I would like to see some of those new other vehicles they've got. Fucking, they got like snowmobiles and shit in Cold War, dude. Like bring them over.
Whoopsie
Warzone.
doo
Fucking
basil.
Bring over Warzone, dude. You know what I'm saying?
They
And we
won't.
got the
Remember they're
85
gonna
round
have
automatic
the
pistol.
Jesus. Remember when they had motorcycles and they didn't? They had them and then they didn't. Remember that?
I don't.
Yeah, it was a
That
whole-
might have been.
It was a whole thing.
That might have been before I started really playing. I don't think I really started playing until fucking season 4. Or
Nah,
5.
bro. This was like in the trailer for season 7. This was like
Huh.
all part of the like when they.
Well,
because
because they got it. Because they've got him in. They got him in fucking
What's it
fire
called?
team.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they were in. They showed him like going
Hmm.
around the stadium and shit, and they just never put him in Verdansk.
Well,
It was around the same time they
Fuck us,
introduced those
dude.
attack helicopters that they also
immediately
took out
Yeah,
because they couldn't fix it.
Yeah, they're immediately. Which
Like, oh, we don't want to work to fix this. I mean, I get it. Like,
yeah,
take it out
I
of the
like
games.
that better than fucking
But it's
the
like
stim glitch. We're just like
Yeah.
ah.
it's still putting the band-aid on the damn type shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It doesn't do anything.
We're gonna see, really this. I mean, I do think whatever's gonna happen at the start of the next season, if they don't I'm talking bare minimum say March 30th new map. You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't at least do that at the start of season 2, I think it's really kind of gonna be the end of the game. Like
Yeah.
Fuck, all the streamers, every time I watch them play, they're always talking about like other games to play and shit now. It's just Warzone still gets the views, you know?
And they're
Verdansk has just gotten old.
and it's
Rebirth is fun, but it's also it feels a little arcadey, even compared to the arcadiness that Warzone already is.
for sure. And to the content creators, like they're good at it.
Yeah,
We don't know. I mean, like you got like Nick Mergus and them. Like he's good at COD type controller
Yeah.
FPSs. But like a lot of them are really restricted to this game and have gotten a lot of fucking views because they're good at this one game.
Yep.
It's really gonna start showing who's got the gumption to keep fucking.
well, who has fans? It's gonna separate who has fans of them and who has fans of Warzone. You know
Facts.
what I mean?
Big facts. Like Tim the Tatman will be fine.
Yeah, I mean that whole little squad of those guys, I'm sure will be
Oh,
fine
yeah.
because they're good at games.
And
And
a lot of them
also-
played other games and
Yeah.
were nice before this. I can't think of many other examples otherwise.
Well, like Cloaksy, he plays
Iron.
with them. Yeah,
Iron, you're
is-
fucked, dog. You're fucked.
But like Cloaksy, like Fortnite champ and all that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
He's just nice at those.
We also
fucking
played a
games.
lot of H1,
Counter-Strike?
Z1.
Oh, yeah, H1,
I think he
Z1,
might
yeah.
play some. I know he played Tarkov for a long time.
I'm sure. I think he still does every now and again.
I
Like
think
when he does
he-
those random like 2 a.m. streams. and
Yeah,
just
he
fucking
just recently got
hop
back
on.
into it.
I mean, that's his. That's right up his fucking alley. Just,
Exactly.
aiming and
I would
shit.
be really curious to see what like Nick Merckx would play. He goes back to Fortnite, but that's also a dying game.
Yeah, I mean,
Guy
with
doesn't seem like he has
Fortnite-
fun when he plays it.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing that competitive shit now. I know, like Cypher put on a whole tournament thing that I think's like happening right now, type shit.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, definitely is dying. And there's not. I mean, Halo didn't have the boom everyone was waiting for it to have.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's gonna go to, man.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah.
Curious.
Very interesting.
Another little tidbit too. Big shouts out to Ari Lennox, dude, on the Dreamville record label. First artist on the label besides Cole to go platinum.
Nice, dude.
It's just super
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, not that you would expect anyone else above her. It's just, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I guess
good for that.
Earth
them.
Gang, JID, those guys are definitely next.
I would say so.
Who am I missing off the label that like is definitely gonna go platinum,
Definitely.
or just like has the true potential besides those other two?
I mean, really, you're looking at. Earth Gang and JID would be like the closest. You know,
That's
I mean,
what I'm
they've got
saying,
like Kaz and Boss, and like those guys are good.
Yeah, they're
got,
great. I just don't think they have enough commercial
Yeah.
renown. Yeah, Kaz is sick for sure. Yeah, Boss is also really, really good.
Yeah, man.
I love Dreamville.
I do too.
Spillage Village. all
TDE or
that.
Dreamville, pick one right now. Go, go, go.
TDE.
Yeah, got to.
TDE. I mean, ScHoolboy.
Even though Kendrick's fallen off.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
I mean, just like
It's a joke. It's a joke.
you could give me. I mean, really, you could take Kendrick out of the equation. You got J-Rock, ScHoolboy.
Absol, dude.
Oh, dude, Absol, bro. That's just a legend.
Yeah.
A legend in the scene. I mean, I love me some J-Rock.
Yeah.
That's just like classic gangster rap.
Yeah.
That's just right in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they're all fucking.
Like ScHoolboy's obviously he repping Crip hard,
Yeah.
but he
School was
brings
probably
a-
my favorite. Like, if I had to pick someone, like, this is like,
Yeah.
I got to listen to one guy off of TDE, probably be ScHoolboy. Not
mean-
that any of them are bad.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
and he goes hard with the gangster shit. I think he just kind of brings like this more like contemporary flavor to it.
Yeah, he's a little weird in a good
fun.
way. Like, he's a weird,
Yeah,
he's a
quirky.
weird, fun
I think
dude.
quirky's
Yeah.
the best
He's
word.
quirky?
As a musician, as an artist. Call him quirky to his face though.
Q, you're quirky. That's what the Q. That's what the Q's for.
Yo, ScHoolboy quirky.
Be like, all right, yo, man, figure out where this motherfucker lives.
Dude, I miss him on social media.
For real.
Dude, like him on Snapchat and shit used to be
Oh,
so
he's
good.
Snapchat used to
hilarious,
make my
dude.
fucking
Oh my
day.
god,
real.
dude! I could watch that shit all day long. It just needs like someone needs to take all those and just like put it in a YouTube series.
Honestly, it's probably out there. Now that you say that, I wouldn't be surprised if it's already out there.
Like he needs to vlog.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. I used to love his fucking. Did you ever watch like his tour vlogs?
No,
Dude, he used to bring this trainer with him on the road, and it was the dude's birthday over like one of the tour dates. And so they got a bunch of bottles, and ScHoolboy Q the whole night was like fake drinking with him, like, and just making him take shots. He would just like fake it, look at the camera, and look back and start acting all drunk and shit. This guy like passed out outside the bus, like face down on the concrete. And it was funny. Halfway through, he was like, "Man, you're not even drinking that shit." And he was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm drinking that shit." Like,
dude, he's such a bully to his boys, dude.
It's so great. Dude.
Yeah, you could go. You used to see his Snap stories, and he would just be roasting motherfuckers,
For real.
just tearing them
real.
apart.
For real, dude.
Dude, was it I can't remember what like it was from, but there was this like segment where someone was asking Kendrick like, maybe you were telling me about it. It was like something about like one night with his friends. He's like, oh, like I'll show up to the spot. Q and J-Rock will just like make fun of my jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And then I go home like
That shit's hilarious. That dude, there's a video. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. But them two like out at a photo shoot, and ScHoolboy Q was just like off. I think like on the phone or like smoking or something, just away from everybody. And Mac Miller, like this kid walked up, was like, "Yo, like Mac Miller, what's up?" He's like, "What's up?" Took a picture. He's like, "I need you to do me a favor real quick. You see that guy over there?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know who that is?" Like, "Yeah, it's ScHoolboy Q." He's like, "All right, I want you to go over there and be like, hey, aren't you Kendrick's hype man?" Like,
yeah,
and so
that's
he like
dirty.
goes over there, and ScHoolboy Q like goes say what's up, and he was and like you saw the kid like point and say something, and ScHoolboy Q just looks over at them, and just they all just start dying laughing, dude. It was so fucking
That's
funny.
classic.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I love
So
that
great.
shit. That's just good. Those are just good friendships right
For
there.
real,
For sure. Boys,
boys.
did we do it?
I think we did it, man.
I think we did it.
we
Squirrel,
did
did we do it? No one cares.
No.
Jacob,
What's up, dog?
where can they get us if they want to get us?
If you want to get us, hit us up at Talking Sauce Pod. No underscore respect the underscore.
I need some new Tarkov teammates.
Dude, for real, Josh is dying out here.
Desperate.
Josh struggling.
I just want to make it to level 20. You know what I'm saying?
Hit Josh up. You'll hear in a second. If you're watching, like, subscribe, listen to the podcast on all the social media, all the streaming platforms. Also out on YouTube, you can get me at JCobb, JAY_COBBB. Josh.
At Teebs, TABZZ.
Hit him up for Tarkov, please.
Hit me up, dude.
Please,
Please.
please.
I'm annoying these guys.
Dylan,
You can find me on Twitter at
Introduce me.
DNET. That's at D_EDDY_T. This has been the Scrum. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.